Let's go.
Said it's your boy, P Original, Mr. Influential. Hot topic conversation, stimulate your mental. Two cool brothers, same father, same mother. If you're looking for a show like this, you'll never find another. Why? Cause it's the Porch Podcast to come on. Yeah, said it's the Porch Podcast. Yup, said it's the Porch Podcast to come on. Yeah, said it's the Porch Podcast.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy DJE, Mr. Influential, and I'm rocking with my brother Man.
P Original, baby. Welcome back, y'all. New week, new episode.
Welcome back.
You know, y'all know as we say each and every episode, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So glad to have you back, man.
Who, me?
Definitely having you back, bro, but also having the people back.
Right.
Let's get everything together here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't mind you guys seeing this stuff.
Yeah. But like I said, he's glad to have each other back right here. We here. We rocking. We doing what we do. You know what I mean? It looks like this episode is brought to you by Young Vets. You know what I mean? Let's clap it up for them.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Let's clap it up for them.
Brother T, as always, we appreciate
We
you.
appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean?
saying? We're toast for you, brother.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, you remember I got it. As you see my new logo.
I like it.
I got the Young Vets.
I like it.
I got the Young Vets hat
like
on in
it.
the logo. Yeah, let's clap it up for that one more time, man. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Created by me. I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Looks like pop.
Yeah, it does. It looks
You
just
know what I
like
mean? Looks like pop.
That's why when I seen, I said that don't look exactly like me, but I know who it looks exactly
yeah,
like.
yeah. Shout out to Sis Sass. She seen it.
Yeah.
She made this and look like Dops.
Yeah, and I look like Dops. That
Absolutely.
came from a picture of me.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Like it would have been bad if it looked like you know,
Uncle Melvin. You know what I mean? I love him to death.
or if it like it looked like Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You'd be like, it's not what I was going for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we got to scrap that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, or they really look crazy. They're like, that's you. That look like Fat Albert. You know what I mean?
Anybody but somebody you cool with it looking like.
Yeah, yeah.
Ice Cube, we accepted that. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I've heard that.
Yeah,
before, you know what I mean? Especially you. You definitely heard it.
Yeah, but I think the drawing. I think this design look good.
Speaking of which, though, real quick before we get into our regular Bobo, that's mine would say.
Yeah.
What 3 celebrities that people have said you?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I knew he was there. Yeah.
I heard the Ice Cube thing.
Mm-hmm.
LL.
Word. You got a
I'm not saying I don't know if they was like this when
Wait,
they
you
said
got
it.
a L?
Got it.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You brothers.
Yeah.
They've said I look like I can send you the picture. You can drive it.
Don't tear us up, yo.
Nah, seriously, don't kill us because I know I really don't look like L. But I know why they said I look like L, and I'll get to that in a minute. But it's crazy. Mine about to be funny, man.
Who you on?
First one I ever heard was D Nice.
Yeah.
You remember that
I
when
can
I
see
was
that.
a young
Yeah, I can
boy?
see that.
They said D Nice.
Taking out you suckers,
Then it was
and you don't know how I did it.
if you young enough, you understand. They said I look like Batman, known as Marcus Houston. I've heard that.
Okay.
But he look like Kyle to me. He look like cousin Kyle to me.
Yeah.
yeah. I've heard LL like once or twice when I got on shades and certain hats and things of that nature. Like
it takes a little bit.
yeah, when I was on,
It ain't just
when I
off the
was
straight
on-
to seam. You know what I mean? It take a little bit of
when I was on
accessorizing.
DK and Books
Yeah.
and they said it on the show.
Yeah.
like,
Shout out to the Debo show.
yeah,
Right.
like the Devo show. It's like he looked like the GOAT today. You know what I mean? Hence the
did
chain
say
because
that.
I still am a GOAT. Y'all know.
They did
Let's
say
clap
that.
it up for that right
Absolutely.
now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Love the logo though.
yeah.
Love
Thank
the
you,
logo.
brother. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that a kind of a little bit of a teaser to like something new can come or something? Or?
Nah, I just needed a new
You
look.
just finished some time. It was time.
Yeah, I think what it is.
Because I used to like the little NBA type of joint too. That was
Yeah.
tough.
The NBA one was dope, but it really didn't have the Mr. Influential in it. It just said DJE.
Right.
That came to mind because I just seen the NBA logo and then, NBA, so DJE, 3 letters. I just popped in and said, yo, I'm get somebody to do that. But everybody always laughed the way my legs was to the slant.
Yeah.
And then when I had got it redone with the straight leg.
Yeah.
And the straight leg came. That one even looked even worse. That looked like it looked like I had on a Michael Jordan suit. You know what I mean? That's what that one looked like. You know, the baggy pants and shit. I'm like, damn, like why the top small on my leg? You know what I mean? So, and then some people was like, man, they really liked that one though. And some people liked the Superman looking one.
There you go. There
They
you go.
liked that too.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
There you go.
I also got another.
So you've been a couple heroes, you know.
Yeah.
You Marcus Houston,
Oh,
Batman.
nah. I'm really I never agreed with it. That Marcus Houston stuff,
I'm just saying.
You know. I used to use it as a little thing with certain people when they used to say it at high school. Like,
I'm rubbing off too much.
You like-
We both get 3 you knows.
You know,
you know,
and look, and this
know.
at the same time.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Shout out to Dops, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the OG, man, the king, man. First of all, we got to we bad
Just go ahead and
sons.
say it, man.
We
You
bad
got it.
sons, man.
We not bad sons, nothing. You was getting ready to stumble
First
over your
thing we
words.
should have said on this show because we didn't shoot.
6 minutes
Happy,
in, baby.
happy birthday, Dops, man. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and clap
What's
that
up,
up.
Pop? Happy born day to you.
Yeah, man. That's the first thing we should have said. Man.
Absolutely, man.
My bad, man. You know, my bad. You know, I know you get it.
Apology
though.
is scissors, but
Yeah.
you knew that was wrong. You know what I mean? That was wrong say that.
yeah.
It's just, why you say it clear? Man?
Yeah. But
Shout out to the OG, man.
yeah, shout out, happy
You know what I
birthday,
mean?
Dobbs. Shout out happy birthday all the cancers, clap it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just clap it up. But
yeah.
I know you got a favorite cancer.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. That's crazy. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, shout out to the cancers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the ones I don't know.
Yeah.
The ones I know, they know I know them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even the ones I don't know. Yeah, nah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know you just got back in town. You've been moving the groove. So how you been, man? You know, we didn't.
I went to Vegas, man.
Ooh, let's talk about
And it was
that.
hot.
Yeah.
109 every day.
I just don't. I'm not paying for that. That's just
109.
cool. That's crazy. Nah, I'm not paying for that.
109 was the temperature every day.
I'm not. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
We even went out at night one time. It was still warm, man. Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was supposed to come down to 84.
It's like, you know, at
Still
night, it's
warm.
like when you cut the oven off when you're cooking.
Yeah.
You just cut it off, but it's, you know, the heat's still in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it was, right?
Trapped in the closet with you outside.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, Vegas is the desert.
Yeah.
I finally, it's going to sound crazy to some people,
Yeah.
officially really learned how to play craps. Really learn how to play craps.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I said it wrong the first time. You know what I mean?
That's second one.
Yeah.
You said first.
Because I said,
Pray craps.
nah,
You said pray.
I thought I said play claps. You know what I mean?
Might have said that.
Yeah. I said because I said it twice.
That was that heat.
But play
Yeah.
craps.
Yeah.
I really officially
And
learned
that
how to
heat
play.
different. You right there at the cusp of onk.
Yeah.
OG. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you right there. So you feeling that heat a little different.
You ain't been to Vegas in years, though. When last time you went? Once?
I don't believe in subjecting myself to things that hurt more than one time. I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's hot when I went.
You
know what I mean?
that was some years
Yeah, it
back.
was some years back. Link was maybe 4.
Dang. I said that though. I said that. Nah, the other day I said we was leaving. I said when P came around here, he stayed at the Luxor.
Sure did.
And I said that was like almost 20 years ago.
There you
man. I literally said
There you
that.
go.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just like the new Tyler Perry, the new Medea movie was
I know.
out.
I keep trying. Yeah, I
And
still watch it.
Lee watched it the other day.
Okay.
You know, and she said they shot this all at Atlantis. She
In
said
the Bahamas.
yeah, so trying
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, I said, babe, people been going to Atlantis. She said, you been there before? I said, just to visit like the little museum part when we did the cruise.
Yeah, the aquarium and all
Yeah,
that.
I said,
cool.
but that was literally 17 years ago.
Easily.
No, I know because
Yeah.
what we were celebrating.
Yep.
Just simple math. You see what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
So I was like, yeah, I was out there. That's why I was out there then. You know what I mean? I said,
Yeah.
but I never stayed there.
Yeah.
I never stayed there.
Had
But
a
it was
good time,
beautiful. It
though.
was beautiful then.
Had a good time?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah. I did it like, man, listen, bro. When I go to Vegas. I've probably been to Vegas. I'm sitting here thinking, I've probably been to Vegas more than, other than Atlanta, I've
Yeah.
been to Vegas more than anywhere else. I think like big city wise, other than like right here in New York, Philly, like all that. But I mean, like getting on the plane, because I probably been in Atlanta more than you know what I mean. Been in Miami quite a bit. Only been in Chicago once, Dallas once, Houston once. You know what I mean? But I only been in Chicago for a few minutes, just for a layover, but a train layover, so I was able to go out, walk around, and get some real deep dish pizza. But I want to go back there, you know, just anyway. But Vegas, I just have I understand, like, you know, shout out to Goose. It's a place we can really go and just relax, even though it's a lot going on. Yeah. So when you go in your room, as you know, you so high up and it's quiet. No, high up in the sky. I just see what you said.
In your room.
Yeah.
Just high up. All right. He on his way.
Yeah.
Went to get some deep dish.
Then
he was high up.
Nah, man. Listen to me.
Nice room.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Stayed at the Venetian. Yeah, it was nice.
I saw it. Y'all ain't see it, but I saw it.
Yeah, he saw it. Yeah, he seen it. He seen it. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's the Venetian is to me made it real comfortable. Yeah. Shout out to this restaurant called Yardbird.
Yeah,
it's a Yardbird Southern Kitchen. Like, yeah. So it's more so like it's soul food, and it's, you know how you go to a steakhouse, how they treat steak like. It's everything. Like if you go to let's just say around here we got Toscano, but like Roof Chris,
yep,
or STK,
yep,
or Fleming's or something of that nature, right? You already know when you walk in there, everything is a la carte.
Yeah, no question.
How many times you went to a place they treated chicken like that?
I don't think I ever been to a place they treat chicken
like that. How Yardbird is.
That's good.
Now they got all that other stuff you're saying, but
yeah.
You know, keep it 100. I mean, you know, me and Goose was talking about it today. Half a chicken, fried, $38. So think about it.
I'm done. You don't think about it. That's crazy. Like,
no. Yeah. And then the sides is a la carte.
Yeah. It's got to be about the experience.
Yeah, right. And it's
I don't know a half a $38 chicken.
Real lounge.
I don't know it.
Lounge like atmosphere.
Now,
I had chicken and cheese.
I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Was this after you came out your room?
Yeah.
The one that was high up in the sky?
I was on the 19th floor, man.
So you was high up and then you came out?
No, not high up.
And bought a $38 piece of chicken.
Half a chicken.
Yeah. That's why I'm going. That's why I don't go to Vegas.
But that chicken was so good. But that was that. I just wanted.
There was no way it could be nasty.
I wanted to get
the minute that you committed to the fact that I'm gonna spend this money on this chicken.
Yeah.
I promise you was gonna tell this story.
Right.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Because you paid $38 for half a chicken.
They got this honey hot sauce that come with it.
Ain't nothing but honey and I ain't gonna do that to them people. I don't know.
But yeah. But
I mean, you know.
It was good, but for breakfast, next door they had Denny's.
What side you get? What side you get with the chicken?
Cheese. I got cheese grits. Yeah, I was
with your chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, you was on that? Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Goosey, got collards and mac and cheese.
He sounds normal.
Okay. You want to know how much this bill was?
You don't start off. Chicken was $38.
Yeah.
But I know it was be more than I'm willing to pay.
Chicken and cheese grits, it was $65.
I mean, you know,
that's about the experience. Live once, bro.
Right. You know, you paid them.
Yeah.
So it's cool, you know.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that dinner was really just me and Chris, you know. You know.
Unbelievable. Y'all getting older, man. So that was that. Great time.
Well, great time. But other than that, yeah. Ooh, damn. Keep all that in.
He said, turned it to a primate.
Yeah.
He said, ooh.
And shout out to Happy Born Day, though. You know what I mean?
course,
Happy
happy born day, Doe.
We was out there
Cuz.
for, you know what I mean, cuz, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We was out there for Doe's birthday, and the cabana was dope. So he was like, yo, I'm getting the cabana for, you know what I mean, by the pool. I want y'all to come out, whatever. I ain't gonna go into how much it costs, but you know, you just gotta know what you're doing, right?
You realize when you lead like that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of leading to.
Cabana was dope. Let's get back.
Just lead with that. Like,
Right.
you didn't do that. You was
Yeah,
like, I ain't gonna get into
That's
it.
how dope it was.
That's dope.
It had it had a
I'm
TV
not
in it,
going to Vegas, man.
TV,
Yeah.
food, drinks,
After you said, you know how much the cabana costs.
bathroom,
Yeah, it's probably
AC.
Yeah.
That trumped everything. Cabana had AC, not a real like a little tent. No, bro, you had a glass door.
That sounds impressive.
Yeah, like a
I
little
like
mini pool house.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
that was at the Venetian. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. I'm just saying.
Glad you had a great time then,
yeah,
man.
yeah, we did.
Came right back home and got to work. I talked to you.
Soon as I got back home,
I mean, literally didn't even go to the house. He
know what I
DJ'd
mean?
at the airport.
you know.
It seemed like it. It seemed like it.
Nah, I actually came home and got right back in the mix, like you said, man. You know,
Mhm.
had a great weekend. Yesterday went out, had to get a household appliance. Remember I told you what I was going to get, and I said I'm only spending this much. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
didn't this kid? She got me. She spent more. It's okay though. She got me.
Honestly, you
Yeah,
did a good thing.
yeah, yeah.
Pop would say, "It's all right, son. You
Yeah,
take care of your business."
yeah. You know what I mean,
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I
But
ain't got nothing bad to say about that.
Nah,
It's
but
try,
it's-
so, you know.
great weekend, man. Great
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
You know, chilling, man. Nothing to complain about. You know, and that's it. How was yours? Though?
It's cool, man. Like I said, I had an opportunity to catch up with some of my friends and get some time in myself, man. I was kind of kicked back this week. The wife had a little girl trip and stuff like that. So, I was home, man. Working on some edits.
Oh
Just
yeah,
kinda just taking-
you shot a great event too. We talked about that already.
Yeah, you know what I mean, doing that. But for the most part, man, it was a kickback, bro.
Yeah.
It's a kickback. Like I said, man, life got enough hustle and bustle in it.
Yeah.
Even the uneventful weekends is like, yo,
Oh,
that
is
was
it?
dope. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Slid out. I mean, got in the mix a little bit, not heavy, man. Caught up with some old friends, like I said, Made the most out of that situation, and now we here, in the new week. So ain't no complaints about nothing, man, Me and you was having some conversations, obviously, before the show got ready to get started.
Let's talk about it.
And, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I talked to another brother. Why we so mad?
I ain't mad.
Why is it okay?
But why,
As
is
a
the
culture
majority
of
of the culture,
people,
why are we so mad?
Why are we so mad? And I know that's pretty broad, but that's my question.
It's not. There's multiple theories, in my opinion. Multiple reasons, in my opinion, and multiple theories.
Right.
Now, I'm glad you asked me this question because this ain't something we talked of. So you can't freestyle it with the mouth on this. You knew you was gonna ask me this, but I ain't know that. I told you to do that.
Because it's going to lead to
I know. I know why you did it,
yeah.
but I'm ready for it. That's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You know
That's
I
a
am.
good little segue.
Yeah. Some people, in my opinion, it's gonna sound crazy. They just like being mad. Some people think that by being mad,
Right.
it gives them this stigma of I'm not to be messed with.
Oh, okay, that's a whole different.
I gotta
okay.
talk. I gotta show you that you can't just come say anything to me. You ever see some people that we just they're a shit starter because they just want to argue.
Yeah. Keep up.
So they get into this energy of being mad.
Yep.
Like you hear me all the time. I'm always happy, right?
Mhm.
But I'm also what? A play fiend.
Okay.
Most of your jokesters are happy because they like to laugh and like giggles.
At least that's what I noticed.
Yeah, most of your people who walk around with a terrible attitude are
Yeah.
the ones that's mad.
Yeah.
So it's their way of nature, but it's also it could be a big part of their environment that they hang around. They weren't always like that, but the people that they're around every day are like that.
Yeah.
And it starts to rub off. I told you, pause, rub off. But at the same time, said it twice too. That's crazy. But at the same time, everything becomes a product of its environment. Everything. Again, told you before. Pastor Daniel said he left water in the car. It was cold outside. Came outside, turned into ice. Mm-hmm. If you leave it out there when it's hot, it comes out, it's water. It could have been cold or it could have been ice when you went in. But if it's hot enough, it's going to melt.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
So everybody becomes a product of their environment.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is some people don't have the discernment to be able to say, I got to get away from that because that ain't what I want.
Right.
They sink right into it.
Yep.
Because somebody might come in. You ever see somebody come be like, good morning, man. Hi, man. Hey, yo, man. You heard somebody. You ever heard the one about the such and such? They start telling a joke or, man, you heard that? And everybody start laughing. And they already got a smile on their face. And some people come in the room like, man, let me tell you all this bullshit just happened every time they come in the room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why it just depends where you at and who you are. But why are we mad? I think they just want to be because you can separate yourself from that.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree that that's the case because, like for instance, I think that we put it on so we won't look odd.
Right.
Because like if you too happy in an environment where toxicity is and people are always upset and mad, they look at you as being weak, feeble, easily played on. You know what I'm saying? They look at you that way. So sometimes people will put on the image like I'm mad, but really they ain't mad about nothing. But they can't be but too happy around other people when the majority of the people seem like they always upset about something. Had a couple conversations, man, but one that really kind of jumped out to me and one of our homies, man, brother to us. I was telling him, I said, as a culture of people, we put expectations on ourselves, right? And if we move too far in the right direction, you got the concept of, you know what I mean? Don't forget where you came from. If you don't take advantage of your opportunities, then you're not, trying to reach your peak potential. You sit there and you think about the question that I asked you, like, why are we mad? You start to look at the things that we do to ourselves, to our own communities, right? The stigmas that we put out there, and then we get mad when somebody treats us a certain type of way. Not saying that it should be that way. But we be mad when a person question whether or not, they should really trust us with certain situations.
Right.
Because anybody that'll tear up their own, will surely tear up the next person.
Mm-hmm.
So when they look at us and they see us mad and how we kind of act and talk towards one another and treat one another, the next thing you know, you look up and they be like, well, nah, I don't want them over here.
Yeah.
I don't want them in this environment, right? Carnival Cruise Line.
Okay.
They had to redo some rules. I want to say back in maybe April, there was like this brawl. I forget the name of the ship. But it was a brawl. And I guess the new rules that have been created feel like they're geared towards a specific race of people.
Us.
Mm-hmm. Now,
okay,
I ain't gonna put the rules up right now. I could, but I'm not going to right now.
Right.
When you get a chance, look them up. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Look them up. You know what I'm saying? I can look it up here. You can look it up on your phone. But the point that I'm making in that is that they created new rules because honestly, they needed to.
Mm-hmm.
Carnival was already getting a bad rap for being the cruise that the fun shit, but it was the hood cruise. It was the cruise that you went on when you ain't really got no money and all this other stuff, right? And it's crazy because I've been on the Carnival cruises before, and they are fun ships, right? But I think like anything else, you still got to act like you got some sense when you on these ships.
Okay, I got some.
You see the rules?
Oh.
Right? Now, read the rules and let, you know what I mean? Boom. Having to be a certain age and having a curfew. Certain music that won't be played
I'm
on the
gonna read
cruise
'em.
ships
You
anymore.
want me to read them? I'll read them.
Right? You can read them.
Key changes and clarifications. This is the key changes.
Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth speakers. Carnival has banned Bluetooth speakers and other personal listening devices in public spaces, requiring guests to use headphones when listening to music or watching videos. Handheld fans.
So no more boots on the ground fan.
Yeah, right. Held hand fans are prohibited in public areas, which has caused controversy due to their association with certain cultural dances. Curfew for minors.
Break that down, please.
A curfew for unaccompanied minor in a public areas in place, with those under 17 required to be back in their cabins or accompanied by an adult after 1 a.m.
Okay.
That can go either way. No ban or specific music genres. Despite online rumors, Carnival has not banned specific music genres like rap or hip hop. They said they did, but they saying they didn't. But did somebody do it? Now here's the next one. Marijuana ban.
Okay.
Marijuana and related products are prohibited even in states or countries where they may be legal due to federal regulation.
Now that's every cruise line, but that Carnival saying it. Yep.
Drinks on the dance floor.
Yep.
Drinks are prohibited on dance floors to prevent spills and maintain safety. I understand that.
Yep.
It's venues that I DJ at.
I'm
they don't
quite
have no
sure.
drinks. Yeah,
you have
so-
no problem with that.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the key.
Those were the key ones,
That was
right?
the key, yeah.
Okay. So one would sit there and pick it apart and say it's geared towards a certain demographic of people or race of people.
Right.
Based also on the fact that it's viewed as the hood ship, the low budget. They was calling it the Walmart of the seas, things I was saying. We go in these places, these ships, these different things. Brother, you was talking about something that was in the town earlier. Mm-hmm. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We go to these things, and people don't act right. Right? I'm not just saying it's just our people.
No, people period.
But people don't act right. The
I
rules
see.
are for everybody to follow.
Right.
I think you got to almost make it personal
Personally.
because the rules are for everybody to follow. The situation with the cannabis and all that kind of stuff, that's regular.
Every race.
Every race that applies to.
Mm-hmm.
What time you got to be in for the curfew?
Every race.
Every race got to be in at a certain time. Mm-hmm. They got to the point where they was talking about different genres of music.
They said it was hip hop already. However, dude, out of all of them, which one do you feel really is directed to?
Well, I'm going to say as a person who cruises a lot, the hip-hop playlist was always watered down anyway.
Right.
So even when they did play rap, bro, it was like get jiggy with it.
But
it wasn't.
It was pop rap. It was
Yeah,
top 40
yeah,
rap.
anyway.
But they never. No, they said that's not banned though. That's what they said.
That's what I'm saying.
No, to me, the most biggest thing, believe it or not,
Yeah.
the fans.
The fans are a problem, but also what it is too is I guess whatever studies they were doing,
Right.
it seemed like the most probable areas where you would have things that take place, like them brawls and those different fights,
Now that's a different thing. Yeah.
was in those particular areas. Because another one that was on there that I seen on a different list was, like, for instance, college students was going on cruises. They were underage. But they was going on cruises. They in college, they was going on cruises. They drinking. They drinking because they might go with their other roommate that's 21. They 18, 19. They accompanying with them. You get the drinks. I get 2 drinks. Yeah, boom, boom. They had to tighten up on it. That, to me, was more of an organizational, yo, we need to tighten up. Like, that's
Right.
crazy. They shouldn't have been
That
able to
makes
get that off.
Yeah.
We get mad. But we act like we don't remember the things that play, or the roles or the parts that we play in certain things. The rules have to be updated and changed and implemented differently because we out here being mad and doing what we want to do, not respecting the rules. It doesn't make sense, right? I asked that question, why are we mad? We get mad when the rules change.
They said
You don't have to go. You ain't got to never pay to ever go on another one again.
Nah.
Why are you mad about something like that?
No, you ain't gotta get mad. Just don't go. Just don't.
I'm not patronizing the business.
Or go to a different cruise line. But don't be mad. Don't let it ruin your day. Like I said, some people like to be mad. It makes them feel like it's something that gives them. Some people love drama.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When something that is not affecting my household, I just be like, well, I can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see where it's productive.
Right.
I don't see where being mad changes anything about how you
It
feel
don't.
about it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, sticking within the framework of what we talking about with that,
Uh-huh.
what was you telling me about right here in our own backyard?
Well, before we get back to that, because we're talking about the rules, I just want to make this clear. They said no marijuana use.
Nothing related to it.
Yeah.
Nothing. No gummies, nothing. Nothing related to it at all.
They didn't say no powder.
They didn't.
They didn't say no freebase, no crack, heroin. They didn't. They gonna stay.
Hold on, I just want to make sure before I forget this. Eat that guy to tell everybody, hold on real quick. Look, hold on, y'all, hold on. Yo, look at him right. Don't even crazy. You be like, you stopped me for that, dog? I thought it was funny, man.
Nah, so what you speaking on, man? Right on home in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right in what were they calling now? The entertainment district, right on East State Street. I'm not going to necessarily point out the business. They're blaming a certain venue for a lot of the violence or incidents that are happening in that block, and they're blaming certain venues, but there's one in particular. Again, I won't say the name because I don't. Yeah. But everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows, and I honestly don't blame him at all. The business owner.
Okay.
You know, he can't control what's going on outside. Right. He can't.
Right.
But it's not about business, the business itself. It's just about why us as people are we acting like this?
Yeah.
But I don't remember people saying, let's go down to each state just to fight. I know it's more to it. But what's being highlighted
bro.
is the part when they're fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I seen the video you showed
and I'm
me,
like,
and I'm like, wow.
Like, you know, why? Because if you look at the video,
right,
and the police were intervening, doing it, it wasn't like they were fighting the police at first. They were fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all mad about that y'all fighting right there? Like, what is it that I ain't saying you gotta be friends. I ain't saying you gotta be buddies and talk it out. Bro, I don't remember that us ever being like that.
We weren't.
Nah.
We weren't.
We weren't like that, bro.
The difficulty that I have with a lot of that stuff, like I said earlier, is we want more, but we tear up our own.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand how we anticipate being more of anything. You know, you had that transpire. I saw the video. Police officers show up to intervene as they're supposed to be doing their job.
Right.
People pulling on them.
Yeah.
Trying to intervene with them doing the job that they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
People literally, at least one person assaulted a police officer I saw in there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the justification there? If you mad at whoever this person is over here and y'all fighting, y'all have a disagreement. Police show up, there's not even enough respect to see the fact that the authorities are there to serve and protect. And then you'll turn around and in the midst of those things, I granted, you know what I mean, you had a conversation about, maybe that person was startled.
Yeah.
Maybe that person didn't identify that. Could have been drinking, could have been whatever.
Yeah.
Adrenaline pumping. They don't know what they see.
You get it.
I get it. Unfortunately, even in the midst of that decision is going to cost that person.
Right.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Point once again is we in our own. I'm not telling you to band together, go tear nobody else's up, but we in our own.
Right.
We ain't got nothing.
Right.
Well, what we supposed to have? We don't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We mad We want to tear, we want to fight and tear things up and then complain about not having nothing.
Right.
I don't
Nah, for
understand how you expect to have anything when you can't even maintain your own.
You can't.
We're around here. The police officers, for all I know, could be right there living amongst some of the same people that they had to deal with that night.
Right.
And I'm supposed to forgive you because of the fact that I was mad at them in the moment. And I did some,
I mean, some people
cooler heads will prevail, but that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just we just saying as a city, man. We gotta do better. And speaking of us just doing better, because we can't just talk about the bad and not talk about the good.
Yeah, but even before you go to the good, even what Crystal said, Feliciano, even with somebody defecated on the yard.
Nah, it's the same thing. They took a shit on the lawn. It ain't funny, but it's crazy.
He needs the impact about it.
No, you gotta if you gonna say it how it said.
She did say that, but I was trying to make it politically correct.
Freestyle with the mouth, right? Yep.
Everything smooth.
Yeah, smooth. But I won't say the young man's name, but it was a young man on the corner of Oakland and Prospect.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
And he was selling waters.
Right.
And he got robbed.
Come on, y'all.
Right? But shout out to my boy Scrub, right? Now Scrub worked at the job with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Scrub.
Tay.
Shout out to Tay, definitely. Shout out to the Cycle Kings, everybody.
Yep. Everybody came.
Shout out to Henry.
Shout out to all y'all.
Henry, that was dope what he did. So the young man was selling waters to get a laptop and a phone.
Okay, I never knew what his goal was.
Right.
That's what's up.
He was selling waters to get a laptop and a phone. They stole his money. Shout out to Henry. Henry bought him a laptop.
See?
Right?
See?
And then, for what else I heard, and people was donating money, you could just see it in his face, like, damn, man, this was great. Shout out, you know what I mean, like all that, right? So, I heard some young boys pulled up, and just told him like, yo, my name's such and such. Somebody try anything else, man, just let me know. You good? You know what I mean? They ain't gonna mess with you. Keep doing what you doing, bro. Like. And that's the part with what we need.
Come on, bro. That was wild. I seen when Tay went live once again. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who came to that young brother's aid. Yeah. And not only gave him the bread. This is the part I really want to shout y'all out about too, man. For all of y'all who stood there with him.
Yeah.
Because it could have been nothing for y'all to pull up, buy him out of his water, you know what I mean? Or, hit him with some bread. No, y'all showed up because y'all wanted to show solidarity, even showing and supporting the young brother.
Yeah.
So I want to shout y'all out, man, because that right there was more than the money.
I wish I had known.
Oh, bro, if I was anywhere in the vicinity, I would have been there out there just to be able to support that cause.
I had left out the barbershop by 11:45.
Right.
So shout out to my man Junk. He was with the cycle. I talked to him today earlier. I said, what time is it? He said, we got there like 12. I would have just went around there.
That's what I'm saying.
I would have just went around there, boom, dropped something in the back. But because I was in Vegas, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at going to Vegas because I got my $38 chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit's crazy. But.
He can't help it, man. It's weird, man. It's one of the 6 episodes. That's what it is. But no, I think that when I saw the video, like I said, when Tay went live, you could see on the young brother in the background the emotion.
Right. You a true Capricorn.
Right. He moving around. And the other grown men that's building him up.
Right.
They ain't out there talking about, I'm telling you, you come around here right now.
Yeah.
It was none of that. It was showing him you don't have to quit because of your experience.
Yeah.
This young brother operating as a young entrepreneur, that right there could have been the turning point in him making him say, I'm going full-fledged into entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. That's the same young brother who years from now could look up, make it big, come back, and give back to that same community that supported him on his ascent to the top.
Yeah. Invest.
All those things, right? Investing on, but
That's investing. That's
oh yeah,
into
no
him.
question. That's what I said.
They invested into him.
They
That's what I'm
invested into
saying.
him, but
not even worried about a return.
But like you said before, bro, like when you was talking about the OG thing, all that,
Yeah.
you saw every one of them out there. You seen some of the ladies out there, right? You seen some of, like I said, the unks, the OGs, the big bros. You know what I mean? Some of your homies. And you could see it was overwhelming on him. But it was also a situation where you still said to yourself, how bad it got to be to take bread from a young man that's selling waters?
Okay, you about to talk about it.
Is it that he's easy? Is it that you looking at him and saying, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do regardless of how this going to impact me? You know, like those things, like, what if that young brother would have reacted differently? Remember I told you, my original question was, why we mad? Right. What if he would have took a play out of the usual playbook in response to that? Yo, I'm going to go find somebody to take care of this situation. That's what I'm talking about. When I asked the question, why we mad, the brothers that came out there once again and supported him, they was building him up. That's why he was overwhelmed, because even in the moment when he was probably feeling hurt or upset, violated, because he was robbed, they didn't let his entrepreneurship spirit be robbed. They came back and they supported him and blessed him. Look at that laptop right here. Mm-hmm. You keep on grinding, we can get that phone. Mm-hmm. We got to do better, man. Mm-hmm. Got to do better.
You know, speaking of which, we ain't really been talking about shows lately. The Chi.
Right.
A couple weeks back, you know, spoiler alert if you ain't seen it, but no, I'm just saying, I'm sorry. When Emmy got shot, you know, right. We knew it wasn't over, but as a creator, how did you feel about how when it started, how they got his body up out of there? Because remember, we was like, it's just them two there.
Yeah, I ain't giving much. Much. I knew that his role, his character is too big to
die. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think he was gonna die.
So
either, yeah.
How they got him out of there wasn't nothing I was really thinking about. It was just like, what's the next part to this? You know, because it's the story in between his story.
Right.
Like you look at the next episode and you go,
okay,
that happened.
That's what I did.
So we can make this make sense, or
right.
Okay, he's going to need to go and do this, or you know what I mean.
His role got real prominent in this next episode.
Right.
The person who removed the body.
Right.
And then we see who his wife is.
Right.
Now I kept saying this. Did she say? I don't know, because did she say that she was Alicia's sister, or they made that up as a rumor? I didn't hear that.
She said something in there about being a sister.
Oh yeah.
She said it in there. Yeah. It's cool. Like I said, you know, Jamal needed to go and get some help for his gambling situation. Not Jamal. That was his name in the
Emmett's brother.
Emmett's brother.
Yeah.
His name was Jamal in another show. That's crazy. The first one I ever seen him in. But yeah. I mean, I think you gotta have like something traumatic like that, so the in between stories can kind of come out a little bit differently.
So the real reason why I just wanted to know, just from a creative perspective, the real reason why I brought up The Chi is because the one thing I can always say about that show,
right? You
always see them band together.
Yeah.
They got men's groups.
Yep.
They got women's groups.
Yep.
You see, they did some craziness to me, and for what it seems like, you know, Lena Waithe, she's from that area. Like, this is how Chicago is.
Yeah.
You know, and I say all that to say this. You know, Trenton, we got our own problems, but they're ours. Smooth with the roughness.
That was crazy.
Right?
For nothing.
Too heavy.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
It's crazy. You beat me to it.
It's too heavy.
Wow.
But,
I was just getting ready to say that.
You know, maybe it's time for us to tell our story of that city.
Yeah. I think we need to counteract it, right? Once again, we just saw that with their response. All in the same week. I'm assuming that thing that you showed me, that video, did that happen this week, this past?
Saturday.
All in the same week. All in the same day.
The dumping on, and that was all within 24 hours. This is what I mean. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna talk about. I already know what to do. Okay. Yeah, we got to do it.
No question.
Yeah,
no question, for a multitude of reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's not about. You know, I know I'm a
no,
but it
ain't about that part. What I'm saying is, bro, like, money is always the easiest part, right?
With anything,
you know that. Yeah. It's always more about impact. Mm-hmm. That's really what it always comes down to. Impact.
No, that's the biggest thing.
Right.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
No, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I know you ain't saying, like, I know what you're saying, impact period. But I'm just saying, that's why they didn't show up and just fill his box up with a bunch of money. It was time to make an impact. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. A lot of times with us, as people, we're so angry that those windows of opportunity to be able to set better examples, we don't. Mm-hmm. And then we'll wonder why the youth may look up and, well, ain't nobody telling me to do it this way because everybody mad. So I might as well be mad like everybody else and do the mad thing. Why be any better when I look around and it's like, it's cool for me to be angry right now. I should be mad. I should be trying to figure out how do I even the score. I should be out. But as opposed to it, it's like it's something that disrupt the nerve system or something. We're going to show up and what we're going to do, not only are we going to go ahead and bless the box and put some money in there for him, we're going to sell him out, right? We're going to go live. Mm-hmm. That's what the young, that's what they do. We're going to go live and show everybody that we showing him. That impact was so much. I looked at that thing that Tay had. I don't know how many shares it had got up to.
Bruh, they all,
crazy.
Every him, I'm going to look. Because Tay, Scrubs might even be more. You know what I mean? But I'm fine.
Whatever it was, the point.
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to add them both together.
Okay, that's cool. Listen, but the point that I'm making is the impact.
The impact
was
is
immediately
everything.
Right. Was immediately felt.
Yes.
And what I'm saying in that situation is
that was big. Not to cut you, but you something you just said big. Immediately. Yeah, that, like, it wasn't like we still talk about it now, but everybody felt that at the moment they seen it and they knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It was like, word?
Like, that's dope.
I don't care what age you was.
Yeah.
Young boy, you know what I mean? You know, like you said, middle age, older. That's a shame. That ain't right. They shouldn't have did that. Mad. I love the fact that we saw a moment that in most cases, the response and the reaction would be anger.
Wow. Tay got, as of right now, 35,000 views, 399 shares.
35,000 views for a positive situation.
Yep. That's what you want to talk about. Shout out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tay Rock. I mean, yeah, you know, that's what I call it. And my boy Scrub.
That's how I did it. And I'm trying to remember Tay podcast. I want to shout y'all out, bruh. I think it's How Fitness Saved My Life. Mm-hmm. If I'm wrong, I'll get it right. I apologize for it, but I believe that's what it is. Shout out to y'all that's part of that, bruh. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to make an impact.
Right.
Your impact going to either be positive or negative. No matter what you do, it's going to have some kind of impact on people. And that's why you look up and see 35,000 views on something like that.
Right.
That was powerful.
Shout out to all these brothers.
Shout out to all of these brothers.
Yeah,
but the point that I want to make in that situation is every last one of them brothers that we talking about looked up and said, you know what? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show them what it looked like when you don't jump off the porch. You don't jump off the ledge. You don't, you know what I mean, go crazy. You don't go out there and be reactive.
Right.
Not in a negative sense.
Right. No, you're right, bro.
I'm only saying that because our culture, once again, I asked the question, why we mad? It's the only thing that's not only televised that way, but in all actuality, bro, it's the only one you ever hear about. Period. I mean, just hearing, whether you're watching TV or not. That's it. We get mad when the rules change. Carnival putting rules together because they don't like African-American people. And Carnival ain't saying nothing on it, but you reading in between the lines of it, but you acting like what you did ain't going to have no impact on no rules.
Nah, you did for real. For real.
That's what we act like. Oh, man, we can't never get a chance. Won't nobody give us nothing. But you tear up your own.
Yeah. That's why they don't give us nothing.
We rob our own. There was a young man out there selling water, trying to get a laptop and a cell phone. And I'm not saying that I know the people that did the situation, but whoever it is, I mean, I guess it's highly likely that it's probably suspected that it was somebody of his own race.
Mm-hmm.
What we doing?
You know what we doing.
I'm just saying, man. You
messing
know what I
up.
mean? Like, we
Nah,
don't
we
want
messing
to.
up.
We
That's
don't.
what
We
we
don't
doing.
want to respect the rules. We set a precedence on ourselves, and then when we don't do the things that we need to do, we get mad
Right.
when certain opportunities don't present itself for us.
Nah, you're right.
We're the only group of people that I ever heard from a race perspective. Don't forget where you came from. I ain't never heard a Caucasian man or a Caucasian person ever say to another Caucasian person, don't forget where you came from.
They might, though.
Have you heard it? I ain't talking about what you might. I might go catch a fish if I go fishing tomorrow.
On TV.
But I ain't.
Only time place I ever seen was
I
TV.
never heard a white person ever say to another white person, don't forget where you came from in the same context as what we say. No other race. I never heard an Asian say, don't forget where you came from. If we got to work twice as hard to get everywhere that everybody else does, why do we spend so much time angry when we know we got to work twice as hard to get there?
I don't know, bro. I get it, but I don't know.
And it's not because,
There
unfortunately,
ain't no reason to answer.
it ain't no real. It's really the question. Why is it even a question? And it's only a question for us.
Nah, you right. You right for real. You're absolutely right.
It's just disappointing, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know it pissed you off, and I agree. But you're right.
It's just disappointing,
you're right.
man. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. You got any questions? Because we ain't did nothing in a while.
Let me do some questions.
Only I'm not, you know.
Got them right here.
Get a little
We're gonna
hungry.
name this one. This is Would you rather?
Would we rather? Welcome to another episode of Would You Rather, where P will ask me a series of questions. Would I rather this? Would I rather that? And whether I'd rather give him an answer, we'll see.
We'll get right into it, y'all. Ain't need to waste no time. Hey, E, would you rather win an Academy Award or an Olympic gold medal? Since we talking about impact.
I'm gonna go with an Academy Award. Nothing against an Olympic gold medal.
Okay.
Right. But I've seen them take people gold medals for suspecting things or different things.
Absolutely.
You know, an Academy Award. Obviously, you could slap the shit out of somebody and you could still win.
Sure.
And you could just say, yo, I was in character. You know what I mean? That's what happened right there. Nah, but I just think it does give a great impact because nobody wins an Academy, they win Academy Awards. Let me make this clear. They don't win Actor of the Year or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, Actress of the Year without a series of movies. They never win on their first movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's always like the catalog.
Mm-hmm.
So they've proved it over and over and over again.
Absolutely.
You know, and because you're doing something constantly, actors really have a more bigger impact than Olympic gold medalists. Since we're sitting here talking about impact,
Absolutely.
they have an impact at that moment, but when the next person comes and wins that, that impact isn't the same. That same medal they won 4 years ago when they beat them with that, it's not the same. It is, but it ain't. You know, in my opinion, they forget about the person once the next one win. In Academy Awards, it tends not to be that way. That's good. They deserve that award, but you still ain't do better than Denzel or Will did. Or
I said.
Yeah, that's all.
I think both of them, like you said, is an honor. I don't know if you can pick a wrong one in that one.
Nah, but if I got to pick one, it's just Academy Award.
Got you. Yeah, like I said, I think I agree with you in your reasoning behind it, brother. You know, it can sometimes be forgotten quickly, and some others seem to just stick around. You know what I mean? Would you rather live on a houseboat or in an RV?
RV.
Okay.
RV. I say that because not because I don't swim like that, but well, both of them you could just go out. RV can go and keep going. A houseboat, you can only go out but so far. You should only go so far in that houseboat in the ocean. Cause you get them waves out there, them rough waves out there, like because a storm is somewhere else. I can flip your whole house over. Not saying a tornado can't come and tear your RV up, but if you kind of know like it's a tornado coming this way, you can go to a different RV park 2 days before, kind of outrun it.
Mm-hmm.
Houseboat, what you gonna do? Try to float somewhere else right now? It's not. That ain't it. You understand what I'm saying? Now you understand what I'm saying, though. Yeah. Unless you got the biggie, can't you see the boat they was on with that shit? Unless you got that Diddy boat, bitch. Hey,
yeah.
Diddy boat. Pause. Comes with baby oil. Like that's yeah. Johnson and Jones.
Need two names.
Two names.
You gotta pick one that you would do business with, and one that you would be in a relationship with.
Okay.
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Which one does what? One to be in business with, one to be in a relationship with.
Businesses with Cardi.
Okay.
And I'm saying it because she just does great business.
Okay.
She really kind of like, you don't see Megan on more ads than Cardi. You're talking business.
Okay.
And even if I would pick Cardi for both, but I know I can't.
Yeah. So that means you're gonna be in a relationship with Megan.
Yeah, but I just feel like Cardi does better. I don't want to be in a relationship with either one of them, but I'll do business with both of them.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I say that is because, the whole Tory Lanez thing. Did she get shot? Did she? I'm not getting into that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But my point, I'm saying, I see how far you can go, and I definitely can see how far Cardi can go. But Cardi's going far because she felt like she was being done wrong.
So you're saying that you would probably deal with Cardi for business, and I guess by default that leaves Megan as a potential.
That's why they should have put it. We should put a third one in there. Like you leave one out.
What she gonna
do? No. If you did three,
okay,
but the same two, you got to leave one out. Because it's obvious if I pick one for business, I can't.
I like the way you did that.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if you put a third one in, it's like, well, damn, you gonna leave such? Yeah, nah, fuck that. Because I probably would have picked the other one over Megan because of the simple fact of, nah. If you would have said like Cardi, Megan, and Remy,
he said,
I would have had to leave Remy out.
Right, that's why you picked her, because you already had her out.
See what I'm
that
saying?
Was easy.
That was easy.
You need.
Give me a third. You give me a third.
Lotto.
Oh, I'm in a relationship with Lotto. Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah. I like her whole style. Like with that.
Glorilla. Yeah, business, relationship, and one's out. We going Big Glow. We going
Still
Megan.
going Cardi business, Glow in the relationship.
All right, let's make it real good for you. Glow, Cardi, and Lotto. Same two options. Somebody's the odd person out. One in business with and one in a relationship with.
Business, Cardi. I go with Glow. still in a relationship. It's her energy. She got a cool, fun vibe.
So Lotto's out, huh?
Yeah, but I like Lotto. I like Lotto's vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like, her confidence. You want, you got people that are confident in themselves just like you is.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Let's take Cardi out.
But it's kind of, it would have been kind of, if you take Cardi
Let's take Cardi out. Let's put Sexy Red in.
Sexy Red is out. Now you switch it like that.
Who business, who relationship?
Business is going to be Glorilla.
And that means relationship with
Lotto, yep.
Ooh.
It's fun, and it shifts like that because Glow gets
You
her.
can only play with this for so long.
Yeah, but Glow gets her. Glow gets her business game. But
yeah.
I just feel like Cardi been doing it longer. That's why she gets it. You see what I'm saying? But if you take her out, it shifts around.
Wow.
Even though, if you go at location, Lotto is the better location for business. Atlanta.
See?
I think she already got like endorsements with Sprite and everything, which falls under Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola's down in Atlanta and Houston. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But then Houston had Megan.
See, Megan to me, man.
That Tory Lane shit tore me up, man. Like, cause they saying it's not real. And it's like you put a man in jail saying he shot you. I don't want to play with nobody to play with the cops.
Yeah.
Like that. Like if I really did something wrong, I did something. But if I really didn't do it and but I don't know how real that's her business. I don't know. But the rumor is like, I just don't want no parts of that. It got too weird.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that whole situation got too weird.
Yeah.
And the Cardi and Offset shit, it's just typical. Two people mad and they go on to social media and airing out their dirty laundry. But what they actually was going through with each other is common relationship shit for some people.
Yeah, man.
But that shooting, he shot me, but he didn't shoot me shit. And I'm not saying I don't know her business. I'm sorry if you really did. I'm not judging you. I just don't want to be a part of that type of shit.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
It's
a
lot.
Unnecessary aggravation, man. Like you said, bro. I think in that particular question, there's some people that's just better in the business sense. That, that's their strong suit. Megan. I think that she's a good artist. I think she knows how to make music. I know she has a degree.
I like that.
But I don't know, I don't know how that works in business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it works, but I'm not saying that she's a bad person. It's just that one incident, just be like, I just stay away. That's too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Would you rather whip or be whipped?
Whipping. I ain't nobody whipping.
So out of Cardi B.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that one.
One got to get whipped. One get to whip you.
Who you whipping?
There you go.
Who you whipping? Who whipping you?
Yeah, if I got the belt, everybody around me getting the beat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just because I'm not giving the belt up.
Nah,
ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving the belt. So what?
But
you about to ask me some
don't
wild
matter
shit
question.
like
It's nothing. I'll answer the question I was getting ready to ask you first.
All right, go ahead.
The question was, would you rather whip or be whipped?
I'm whipping all day.
And I ain't finished giving you the rest of the stuff.
All
right. Would you rather be whipped or be whipped? 3 people. Okay? 1, you whip. Another one gets to whip you, and another one don't get to do nothing.
I'm not playing that game.
I'm going to answer it first.
You
give me, matter of fact.
No.
You give me the 3 people.
The same 3.
We didn't, I'm quite sure.
I didn't ask you any questions.
Give me 3. Just give me 3.
Cardi.
Okay? That's what you want to do. You don't want. I thought you was gonna be wild. I thought you was going wild, but you want to make it easy.
Nicki.
Okay, Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're talking about Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
All right.
Nicki, I'm gonna say goodbye to because I'm gonna try to make it right. All right, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a sip because I know this.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's 3 of them?
Sexy Red.
Okay.
And Clarissa Shields.
So Clarissa's out.
She ain't gonna let her whip you.
It's rocking. Don't take a genius for that. Clarissa's out. In what world do I let her whip me out of them 3 women?
Now you could have whipped her.
No. But she don't look like if, she take the whipping easy. Just pop. And she, oh, word? Bing, bing. It's like a bell went off. Like, nah, she's out. She's out. You said the other 2 was Nikki and Sexy Red?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whip Sexy Red.
she need her ass beat anyway.
That's a good point. She just need one. And I let Nikki,
shout out to Sexy Red. They doing that
Nikki
bullshit.
look like out of all of them, she might be the most sensible one.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, chill.
Yeah.
I mean, out of the 3 you gave me, I gotta work with what you gave me.
Yeah.
You went now, it's your time to ask you that question. Queen Latifah,
Okay.
okay? They ain't gotta be rappers, it could be any 3 women.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to do it like that. And Oprah Winfrey. Yeah.
The Queen Oprah's out.
There you go.
Now when we whipping, we taking a belt and whipping their ass.
Your version of a whip.
Yeah.
It could be a real whip. It could be an Indiana Jones joint.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we beating them. Why are we talking about this? It was a question that came up.
I just see easy rules. You know what I mean? Just answer.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, Latifah. I guess Latifah. It's
Never
crazy.
said it all.
She got to be the one to whip my ass. Then. And I whip. You know what I mean? Nah, I got to be the other way around. I'm whipping Latifah's ass. I would have to. You and I see why. Nah, listen. First of all, let's go away from whipping they all women. We don't even play like that.
That means Michelle Obama's beating you.
Yeah.
That's it. You ain't had to say it.
So my point I'm saying is I don't even know why we would say it another way. It was just funny, but we don't condone any whooping of women.
He nervous now. He'll never be nervous. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta put that. I have to put that out there.
Yeah.
That's a unity.
Would you rather see more people come together like Tay did with the rest of the brothers in the Cycle Kings?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather be a part of it? Would you rather see it or be a part of it?
See and be a part of it. Because if I'd rather be a part of it. Because if I be a part of it, I'm gonna see it anyway.
Okay. Fair question. I'd rather be a part of it because everything we've been talking about has been dealing with impact. And I've seen the impacts that these brothers are making, these sisters are making. And I think the more that we desire to be a part of the change, the more likely the change will become infectious, more people will benefit from it, and it will be more of a big deal than just me watching while others do the work. So once again, that was the last question. You can take us out of there. Shout out to the brothers and sisters who played a role in that impact moment.
That was another episode of Would You Rather. We thank you for tuning in. Would you rather? Thank you, sir. Funny as hell how I do that. So, with that being said, man, this has been episode 206. 206?
Absolutely.
206. Let's clap it up for that. 206. That type of night. That's an impact. But,
where can they hear the show?
I'm about to tell them. That's what I'm about to tell them. They can hear us. You can hear us each and every week on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. That's where the music came from. Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify. Anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. Tell them where they can see us.
You see us each and every week right on our YouTube channel at The Porch Podcast. Generally on Wednesday, right around 6 p.m. That's when it's been coming out. Like he said earlier, make sure you definitely check us out on all of our social media sites. Our collective as well as our individual sites. We appreciate you guys each and every week tuning in. As we say each and every week, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you. This has been episode number 206 of your favorite podcast, The Porch Podcast. We look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe, be good, make an impact, man. And once again, shout out to the brothers and sisters who did that for their young brother. Trust me, I know that you did more for him than he will ever, than you will ever know. All right, family, y'all be blessed. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Who on the porch?
Let's go.